Hey guys, it's me, Carrie, and today I have a quick, very sad, bittersweet haul from Toys R Us and also the Dollar Tree. I'm super, super, super crushed at the fact that Toys R Us has gone bankrupt, and the sign, at least at my local Toys R Us, said last 4 days. I'm so devastated. I mean, I have memories of this Toys R Us from when I was the youngest of children. One of my most vivid was going with my mother when I was probably, I want to say about 11 or 12 to get my first Cabbage Patch Kid, and they actually had the back of the warehouse, like the loading dock area where you had to wait in line outside. They brought you in the back room and they stacked 3 boxes, boom, 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 just like these 3 Monster High Minis, boom, 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 and said, okay, pick one. And you had to just pick one of those 3 as quick as you could and move on, and that was it. And it was one per person, and it was like you had to wait in line forever to get it, and it was my first Cabbage Patch Kid, and they just so happened to put one up with blonde hair and pigtails, and I was like, oh yay, I was so happy. So that was my first Cabbage Patch Kid of many to come. But anyhow, excuse me. These Monster High Minis, I wasn't going to collect anymore. This was one of my, I'm cutting back, I'm not going to collect these. But they typically sell for $3 each, and they were at the Dollar Tree. And I actually picked up one with my husband at a different location yesterday. We're going to unbox those in a sec. But I picked one up with my husband at the Dollar Tree and another Dollar Tree yesterday, and I used to get so many repeats. You'll see when I open the checklist, I'll explain. But I used to get nothing but dupes. I got multiples, doubles of at least 3 and triples of actually a couple of them, which what I ended up doing was painting them. I would paint their hair like with glitter nail polish and try to customize them as best I could, or give them away. But I actually have a couple, the ones I got triples of, that I kind of personalized. So I only got one yesterday because I'm like, knowing my luck, it'll be another double. And it wasn't. Not only was it not a double, it was from a series, because they say these are all series 1. And again, I'll get into that in more depth when I open this. But it was from a collection I didn't have any of, and I happened to get, I think it's called Frightfully Rare or something. There's like 4 levels of rarity to them. And there's only one that's in the most rare elite collection of the series 1. So I got the second most rare, one of the second most rare, and I was so stoked. So I'm like, screw it. For $1, I'm going to pick up a couple more while they're there. But before we do that, I found this Tsum set, and it was one I'd been kind of thinking about. I'm not so much into buying them with accessories anymore, just because they don't have a lot of room to display. So I really prefer to get just the figures, but I don't have either Kristoff or Hans, and I suspect that those are probably going to be kind of tough ones to find in mystery packs. I haven't even seen the 3 packs of mystery ones, or well, I should say the 3 packs where you get a small, medium, and large, and then there's ones where sometimes there's a mystery one mixed in there. I know Dollar Trees were carrying the 3 packs, but none of mine ever did. I still keep looking, never found them. But this set was originally $10, and it was 70% off. Everything at Toys R Us was 70 to 90% off. So of course I got the lowest percentage off, but still, for $3, you get 5 figures. You get the 2 mediums, the 3 smalls, and 3 accessories. So I was like, dude, that's a buy. And just for the, emotional, oh God, this is going to be the last thing I probably ever get to buy at Toys R Us in my life. I had to have it, so. It is called the Snowy Fun set, and it's with T, like Tsum, in case you didn't see that. Oh, I cut right through the checklist. Well, I'm an idiot. I was like, why is this so hard to cut? Stupid. Luckily, I have like 8,000 checklists, and I actually don't generally use them. I have a Word document saved on my computer, which had all of the currents as of Series 9, I think. They're now up to like Series 10 or 11, so when I get ones that are newer, I just jot them in the margins, because it's like a 10-page thing to print out, and I'm not going to print it out every time I come out with a new series, or else I'll be out of printer paper. But anyway, okay, this is coming apart already, but let me stick that back together. We have Elsa, little small Elsa and her throne, which hopefully will stay together. Please tell me it's not broken, because I had like 100 of them. No, it's just like rubber, like soft rubber, the back, and the bottom is hard plastic. But there is, let me get bitty Elsa in there. But there's small Elsa and her throne. I don't know if I have any of the smalls that are in this set. There's a small Elsa, small Olaf, and small Anna. I may have them all. I may have some. I may have none. I honestly don't know. I'd have to check my list. But anyway, then we have a small Anna, and she comes with the sleigh, which is adorable, because then if you have the medium Olaf, which I think, or large Olaf, actually large Olaf probably can pull the sleigh. I mean, Anna gets lost in here, so I'm not quite sure why they made the sleigh so big. It's more for medium, I guess, but I guess she can kind of chill on the side like this if you can balance her correctly. But that's really cute. Again, the accessories were just an extra. I really got it for the figures, really more than anything else, for Kristoff and Hans. And honestly, even 2 mediums for $3 is not an awful deal. But let me get this all torn apart here. And then you get little Olaf with the snowflake accessory. And this is actually quite cute. And it actually stands fairly decently. I'm trying to get it where you can see it well. And you can put Olaf right in there. That's actually really kind of cute. I like that accessory the best, I think. And then you get, again, the 2 mediums without the accessories. But Kristoff and Hans, again, I don't have any size of Kristoff or Hans, so I'm really stoked to have those. Let me see if you could actually fit a medium in here. Oh yeah, he actually fits completely inside there. So you could even do that too and put him like on the side. Oh, you could do like medium Kristoff here, and then like try to do like little Anna up there if you were to display it sideways. And then if you had a Sven, that would be really cute. But anyway, so I got the 5 figures. There are the 2 mediums, and you saw the 3 smalls with the accessories. Loud plane, sorry. It's such fun to be in the flight paths of both JFK and LaGuardia airports. Plus being 3 blocks from the Long Island Railroad. It's nice and quiet in my backyard. But it's really nice when there's not transportation and you can just listen to all these crazy birds that you're probably hearing in the background. Alright, anywho, now we're going to get to the Monster Highs. And once I pull out a checklist, you'll see what I mean. Yeah, I was dead set against these. Like, I was legit like, no more. I actually got rid of a lot of the coffin lockers because I didn't really have room to store them. I just kept about 9 or 10, and I think I own 20 of the minis altogether now, 23. Not counting the dupes that I either gave away or customized. But I think I kept about half the lockers because I have them on a particular bookshelf in my bedroom, and I wanted 1 row across because if you double stacked them, you couldn't see the bindings of the books or get to the books very well. So anywho, I don't have my checklist out here, so I'm not going to know if I have repeats or not. I don't think this is a repeat, though. I don't think. But let me explain to you what I mean about why I kept getting dupes and why I was confused about how Series 1 worked. Because it says Series 1, and then on this checklist, you would assume that this whole thing would be Series 1. And then I wrote to Mattel at one point, and they said, no, see where the number is on their checklist? Series 1 is only these. So even though it says on the packaging, 70 plus to collect, there's really only 18 in Series 1. So I was like, well, no wonder why I keep getting dupes. That's very misleading. But then the one I got yesterday, and again, it was from Dollar Tree, it said Series 1, was from this section 9, the Pattern Ghouls. I actually got this one on the end, and the yellow, I know this is out of focus, sorry, but the yellow is actually frightfully uncommon. That's what they're called. If it's blue, it's common. If it's a pink skull, it's a fantastic find. Yellow is frightfully uncommon, and purple is special edition. And the only purple one in the entire collection is this Frankie right here, Space Monsters, from what I could see on the list, unless I missed one, but I don't think I did. So I was so stoked because I'd never had any in this Series 9 Pattern Ghouls. I thought she was beautiful because you can't really see on here, but she's actually got blue daisies on her, and it's so hippy-dippy and so my style. But also, it was the only one I had in this series, and it was a frightfully uncommon. So I was like, okay, dude, I'm going back and I'm getting more. And I picked out 2 today, and I said to my husband, should I get 3? He's like, just go grab the other one. They had 2 boxes full, I think, so that I'm guessing there's maybe 24 in a box or a case, whatever you want to call it. But I didn't want to go cuckoo crazy nuts. I just wanted a couple more in the hopes that I would get new ones to me. But again, considering that every place else they're like $3, I mean, to get 3 for the price of 1, you can't go wrong. Yeah, she's cute. I have this character, but not in this version. I don't know the characters all that well. I think this might be Cleo Denial, but I'm not positive. I think I have this ordinary Cleo possibly from this series, which is called The Original Ghouls. But she is not from that series. She is actually from the Ragdoll Ghouls. Sweet. I don't have any from that collection either. They all have little eyes that look like buttons. So that's my first Ragdoll Ghoul. And she is a fantastic find, which means she's the second most common. She's not a common, she's the second most common, but I'm positive I don't have her. And then they just go in these cute little lockers for display. Again, I got rid of half my lockers, and I'm kind of regretting that I didn't just pack them away instead of throw them away, in case I do ever have a good place to display them later, but whatevs. Half will be here, and the other half can just sit on the roof. That's fine. So yeah, I'm really stoked about that. And I do save all of my collector's guides just because in the event that I ever give any away, if I go, oh, you know, I'm not so into that one or whatever, or friends decide to collect and they don't have a checklist, or I give one to a friend and they don't have a checklist, I like to keep the extra checklists on hand so that people can update them, or if I need to update them if I make mistakes or whatever. Because I have one that's from Series 2, and I don't know that I have a Series 2 checklist, so I'm hoping eventually I'll get a Series 2 checklist. The coffin lockers and those are actually blue, which is really cool because that's my favorite color. But I have no idea who she is. This one, ooh, I don't think I have her either. I think this is a Katrine Demue, and she's sparkly. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so excited. I am so excited. I can't believe the ones I'm getting at the Dollar Tree for $1, I'm getting new ones. And the ones that I paid $3 for at Walmart when they first came out, I got all dupes. Oh, her hair is covered in glitter. And hopefully not the sheddy kind. I don't like it when you rub it with your fingers and the glitter all comes off. It's got a little shed, but not bad. Oh my gosh, and her dress is sky blue. Oh, and I didn't even realize you can actually move the little bodies. I didn't even realize that. She's gorgeous. And there's her little cat tail and her little cat ears. I'm a cat mama, so you guys know I'm all about that. And the first actual Monster High doll I bought, I only have like 4 or 5, was a Katrine Demue that I got for clearance at ShopRite, of all places, for $5. And she was like a deluxe one. She came with a stand and a purse and all these cute accessories. But I love her so, so much. Let me see where she is. Where are the glitters? Is she a candy ghoul? She is. She's a candy ghoul. I think. No. No, she's not. Is she? Yes. Okay, you know, she is a candy ghoul. She is a common, but I don't care because she's beautiful. She's right there with Series 8. And again, it's not Series 8. It's all Series 1, but it's Section 8, I guess, of Series 1. But she's right there, Candy Ghoul. She is a common, but she's so pretty. Her outfit looks a little bit darker. And actually, that's weird. Wait, maybe that's not her, because in the picture she has a smile, first of all. And this one has no mouth whatsoever. And then she also has a pink stripe in her hair, but it sure does look like her. So I think sometimes these pictures are not really all that accurate. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. I think that is her, though. She's just very different looking than in the photo. Because the outfit looks the same, with the exception of the top being a little darker in the picture. So yeah, that's interesting, though, because I wish you could see. I hope you can see. She has no mouth. She reminds me of Hello Kitty because she's a cat with no mouth. But if you look at her here, and I don't know if this is going to focus. Maybe. Probably not. But she's got a little smile, and she's also got a pink streak in her hair. So that's interesting. Maybe that's why I have a hard time identifying them sometimes, because they are definitely, they do vary quite a bit from in the photos. But then this is what you can do with the lockers. You can either stack them side by side like this, or you can stack them on top of each other. So that's why I had 2 rows across initially in my room, and now I do not because I got rid of half of them. Not the dolls, just the lockers. And crap, now they're stuck. Okay, we'll do that later, and we'll leave her other. We'll take the checklist out. I don't know why I have that stuck, but if I race to pull it apart, I'm going to break it. So we'll put them off to the side. But so far, 2 new ones, and I'm really excited. And they're even from collections within the collection that I don't have. I know this is long. I always intend to make these videos short, and they never end up being short. But I think of stories that are, like, relevant to the unboxing. So I just feel like I need to share them. Okay, let's hope we can go 3 for 3 with new ones. That would make me so, so, so happy. My husband would be thrilled, too, since he actually bought them for me. And he knows how much I bitch and complain when I get suits. Come on, newbie. 70 plus to collect. I mean, oh, yes! Another new one. Oh my gosh, Dollar Tree is so much luckier than Walmart ever was with these. And she is beautiful, too. She's so cute. I have no idea who she is. Not a clue. But the only thing that bothers me about the checklist, which I guess I understand because they'd have to make the checklist ginormous to include their names, is that it doesn't actually have their names on it. But look at how cool she is. She's pink and gray striped, and she's got these awesome, she looks like a bat, so she might be, I don't think she's a Draculaura, though. But Dracula would have bat wings, so I don't know. But she's really pretty with her pink and gray stripes and her mint green hair. I love that color combination together. And we'll stick her in here. We'll just stick all the girls like this because I don't want to try to pull these apart so you can see them all a little bit better while I'm talking and babbling like a fool. But let me see if I can find what collection she's from. And again, I say collection when obviously, yeah, I guess collection's okay to say because they're series 1. So she is from, okay, she's got mint green hair and bat ears. She definitely doesn't look like she's from this front page. She is, oh, she's my second pattern ghoul. So she's from the same collection as the rare one that I got last night. She is a fantastic find. So again, she's the second most common, but not the most common. So I am so beyond thrilled that I got 3 new ones, and they're all adorable. I'm just enamored. I'm so stoked. So for $6, I literally, if you figure that these are normally $3 a piece, and that Tsum Tsum set would normally be $10 a piece, or $10. That's $19 worth of stuff that I got for $6. So you really cannot beat that with a stick. And yes, because I'm a total hoarder, but also a sentimental dingle dork, I will also be saving my receipt from my Toys R Us purchase because I'm pretty sure it will be the last time I get there, unless I go again before Friday, which I think Friday's closing day. Yeah, 4 days, so it'll close on Friday or close on Saturday. Maybe Friday's the last day, but honestly, if there wasn't anything else there today, I doubt there would be on Friday. I don't think they're going to be pulling stuff out of the back at this point. But just want to put an FYI out there, if you do have a Toys R Us left near you, I would assume that the prices would be comparable in all of the stores nationwide. They had Skylanders. I'm not sure what a Skylander is. It looked more like a boy toy, and I don't really like to be gender specific with toys, because if, you know, girls want to play with, you know, military figures and cops and robbers and, you know, He-Man and, you know, and G.I. Joe, more power to them. And boys that want to play with Monster High and Barbie, again, more power to them. But they looked like they would be, you know, by typical standards, more geared towards boys. But the Skylander toys were 90% off, and they were coming up at 40 cents. I think they were 39 or 40 cents a piece. And they were like different vehicles, like spaceships and things. So if you happen to have a Skylander fan in your life, or if you need really inexpensive, you know, packaged nice toys, even if you want to put them away for like Christmas donation drives and things, they're definitely worth a lot more than 39 cents. They looked really cool. Like, kids would really enjoy them. I would say get there and stock up if you have a kid with a birthday coming up and you want like a really cool party favor. I mean, to get a $4 toy for 40 cents, you're really not going to do any better than that. So I would say run, do not walk if you have a Toys R Us still open in your area, and look for the Skylanders. They had so many at my store, all along the cash wraps. They had huge metal bins full, like as high as the table I'm sitting at, which is like a standard height table, and like wider, you know, like the width of the table I'm at right now, which of course you can't see, but big bins, and tons and tons and tons of them. So If you know a Skylander fan, I would say definitely go stock up for Christmas, you know, for even just if you're one of those people that likes to just have gifts in your closet for if kids come over to visit, you know, nieces, nephews, grandchildren, what have you. You can't beat that deal with a stick. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching again. Here's my little Frozen friends. And for $3, I thought that was a terrific deal too. This was the only Tsum related thing they had left, and they had quite a few of these packs left. So if that's something that you're interested in, and again, trying to give you a better shot of them, I would definitely recommend getting to Toys R Us if you still have one open near you. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the rambles. You knew it was going to happen. It's Carrie, so there's going to be rambles. Have an awesome, awesome rest of your day, and I will be back soon with more stuff. Bye, guys.